What is going on, guys? I'm Tio. Welcome to another vlog episode. If you don't already know, I play live casino poker at a competitive level. Today we are out in Niagara Falls, as you can see right behind us, and we're here to grind. We're on the list for 510, and if not, then we're gonna hop on to 2-5. We're on the list for both of them. Kind of making a special announcement today. Unfortunately, I think today is going to be our last day playing at Fallsview, because what they're doing is they're closing down all the tables, so everything's actually going to be transitioned over to Casino Niagara. So I'm going to see how it's going to be like over there, but I guess next time we play, we're going to be vlogging out of Casino Niagara, so there's no more ice cream shop. Kind of sucks. Kind of really like that ice cream shop spot, but I'm going to see how it goes. So for now, I'm going to shoot a little bit of scenery, and then I gotta head back. It's not gonna be the last time, because I'm definitely gonna be here at Casino Niagara, so I'll see you in a little bit. All right. Alright guys, we're just about to start. We called in, and I guess we better get in there before we get booted. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. So you guys are probably gonna say farewell to this lovely, lovely casino. It doesn't look like we're gonna be vlogging from here anymore, so hopefully as the last session is gonna be a good session, and I'll let you know in a little bit. So 1, 2, 3. Going on, guys. All right, so we're obviously not at the ice cream shop anymore, because there were a bunch of people kind of like sitting around and they're kind of hanging out, so we found a better place. We're actually just at a picnic area, and we just sat down. As you can tell, we got the casino in the background, so you know, I'm gonna kind of miss this place. The environment is great, as you guys can tell, but you know, I don't know how the Casino Niagara games are gonna be like. I mean, you know, with Fallsview kind of like being closed, I don't know. Anyway, let's just continue on. Good news is we had a positive session. We made a couple $100 in a very short period of time, so it's all good. Let's just start off with hand number 1. So we've been folding around a little bit, haven't really played all too many hands, playing 5-10, and we're in the big blind with 6-9 of hearts. So the hand that many people enjoy playing, well, we've got it. 7-handed, and the cutoff open limps, and then the button goes to 30. And kind of get a background on this player. You know, we haven't really played with him before. It's our first time, and he's in his 30s. So I don't know. I think somebody's kind of like in their 30s, that kind of give him more of a chance that he's going to be bluffy, potentially post flop, and kind of wants to take position to his advantage. So anyway, we ended up calling, and cutoff also calls. So 3 ways to the flop. Flop is 3, 4, 7, 2 clubs, diamond. And at this point, we got a gut shot. We check, and cutoff checks, and the button goes 30. So pretty standard C bet. And we're gonna call. We're gonna peel it off here. So I make a call, and then the cutoff also calls pretty quickly. So he snap calls, and we're gonna see what happens on the turn. Turn is a deuce. Doesn't really change anything all too much. So if any of these guys have anything big on the flop, it kind of doesn't change at all on the turn. So, and potentially we could have it. So we could have a straight, we could have sets, we could have so many things right now. And we do block the straight because we got a 6. So we check, and then cutoff checks quickly. And our friend decides to go to 75. So at this point I'm thinking, man, there's no way that I'm not gonna put in a raise here. So I put in a raise, we go to 225. Cutoff snap folds, and gets back to the button, and he thinks and he thinks and he thinks for about 10 seconds, flashes the 7, and he folds. So I'm pretty sure when he flashes 7, game over. So that's how you win with 6-9 high, guys. Take it down. So that was like our first pot, first big pot. Well, not really big pot, but decent pot. So good start. Let's continue. So now we get ace-5 of clubs, middle position 2. And we're about 1100 effective. So we grind a little bit. 9-handed. E1 limps, and it folds to us. We're obviously gonna isolate here. And then it folds back around to him, and he thinks for about 10 seconds, and he calls. So thing is, we kind of have a little history with this player, and he kind of likes to call and definitely likes to make moves post flop. So kind of have to take this into consideration, and I figured that he's definitely a prime candidate to be involved in a pot with. So anyways, heads up to the flop. Flop is ace king 5, and he checks. Pretty easy continuation bet. We bet 30, and he snap folds. I don't know. This guy was supposed to like go crazy with this hand, especially when we have like 2 pair, and we're blocking bottom set. Never has kings. I don't know. Anyway, hand number 3. Let's see how this one goes. So we're obviously doing pretty good. We've won like 2 small pots. Well, medium pot, small one. Just get on to hand number 3. Third hand, guys. We wake up with ace jack offsuit. Red ace jack. We're middle position 2, 1200 effective, 9-handed, and early position 2 opens, open limps, and 1 folds, and then we ISO to 40 bucks. Folds back to him, and then he calls. So this is the same player that flashed the 7. So we kind of have a little bit of history going on here. So it's heads up to the flop, and the flop is 7-8 jack. 2 clubs, and so we got top pair, top kicker. No reason to get too crazy. He checks, and we check behind. Gotta defend it. 3 on the turn. He checks, and now we can bet. We bet 30, and he goes to another 30. Goes to 60 bucks. So, okay, I'm gonna call. So I call, and 4 on the river. Bricks out. He bets 105, and we pretty much snap call. Says he's got king high. King freaking high. Take it down. We show him the ace jack. Actually, I just showed him a jack because he just flashed a king, so kind of, you know, kept it fair. You show 1 card, I show 1 card, so anyway. So that's hand number 3. It continues. Our session's obviously pretty dang good right now. Let's go to hand number 4. So we got ace king, ace of hearts. Remember that. It's going to be pretty important. We're in early position 1, under the gun. 1500 effective. And we opened 30 bucks. Folds around to the button, and the button calls. Small blind calls. 3-way to the flop. The flop is 5, king, 4, 2 hearts. So we got the nut flush blocker, and we got top pair. Continuation bet. to 35, and button calls, small blind folds. So the player on the button is the same player that we had the ace-5 hand with, and again, he could get pretty crazy in post-flop situations. So it's definitely good that he's involved, and I think that once he makes the call on the button, things are gonna happen. Deuce on the turn. We check, and he bets 105. So we got a call. 3 on the river. So we got a straight. We're gonna check. Set the trap. See if he falls for it. I mean, if he's bluffing at this point, you know, with like a heart draw or something, then you gotta let him bluff. So yeah, he bets 300 bucks, and obviously we're gonna call here. We got a straight, and we call. He shows over Queen 7 offsuit. I don't know, Queen 7 offsuit. So we're obviously pretty fortunate in this situation, and this is the way that I remember him playing. So, all right, makes sense. You're back to your regular ways, man. So definitely good to see that. And we scoop another medium-sized pot. Actually, that one was like a little bit on the tail end of big. So anyway, that's pretty damn good. Obviously, we're doing awesome, guys. This is our last trip, so I gotta say thank you to the poker gods. They're treating us well. We're getting the hands we want. We're hitting, we're connecting, we're getting people to spaz off, so it's all good. Last hand. Gonna leave it. I think this is the favorite hand for me. And it gets pretty fun. I mean, not a huge pot, but we wake up with pocket 2s. Middle position 2. 1600 effective. And E2 open limps, so we decide to ISO to 40 bucks. And folds around to him, then he calls. So another background story. E2 is the same guy that we beat out with the 6-9. Same guy that tried to bluff us out with the ace-jack. So we definitely have a little bit of history, and I think it seems like I'm coming after him, so we're gonna kind of see how it goes. Anyways, flop is king 10 queen, 2 hearts, and there's a diamond out there. So I mean, he's limping with a whole bunch of other, you know, small connected stuff, probably small pocket pairs. I think he's probably gonna give up. Pretty high board, and yeah, I think it definitely lands in our range. So we kind of have him dominated here. So we decide to see bet 45, and he calls. So that kind of sucks. We're pretty much giving up right now. I think that if we don't improve, I'm done with the hand. I think he probably hit a piece, and he's probably just gonna pretty much like just call us down. So king of hearts on the turn. So now a flush gets there, and if he's got top pair, I don't think he's folding. If he's got like second pair queen, like a queen 9 or whatever, he's not folding. So you to make some call downs with like second pairs and stuff. So yeah, he's kind of on the stationy side. I can't see him folding. Yeah. Anyway, so we check back. Bingo. Guess what comes on the river? The deuce. The deuce of hearts, guys. We're obviously running pretty damn good, and I think we're gonna get paid. So it's a matter of figuring out how much we're gonna bet. And he checks to us. So we size up kind of what looks like a bluff bet, I think, trying to get the absolute max value, and we go to 175. And he thinks, cuts out $25 in reds, another 25, another 25, throws in a $100 chip on top, looks at his hand again, and he calls. Flip over our pocket deuces for a boat, and he flips over king 4 offsuit. Not even a 4 of hearts, absolutely nothing. So he doesn't have a flush draw. He just got 3 of a kind kings, and they're obviously no good. So we take that one down, and that's gonna sum it up for the fun hand, guys. It's gonna sum it up. So for our last session at Fallsview, it kind of seems pretty nice. We left with a profit. We made 750 bucks. 750. So that's how you do it. Play steady, hit the cards, get people to pay you off, get people to spaz off, and that's what happens. So I'd like to say hello to Alex. Shout out to him. We met up with him at the table. I had no idea he was showing up, and he's a buddy of mine. We know each other for a while. Fan of the vlog, and probably gonna see him on the vlog in the future. And anyway, guys, thanks again for watching. Like, subscribe as usual. Click the Taco Bell button, and I will see you next time. So for now, I guess I'm gonna do a little bit of a walk around while the sun sets, and gotta hurry up because I don't have that much time. I gotta be in Toronto in I guess like an hour and a half, 2 hours. So you know, I don't want to really like speed on the highway. So yeah, see ya later. Don't you cry tonight, I still love you, baby. And don't you cry tonight. Oh, don't you cry tonight, there's a heaven above you, baby. And don't you cry.